Hi everyone, and welcome to a very fun blog hop. We're actually going to participate in the National Coffee Day. That's right, 2019 is all about coffee for me. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I definitely enjoy the smell. I just love to be around it. So as part of this hop, Wow Embossing Powder is going to have a gift card up for grabs. So you must leave a comment on all of our design team's blog posts and the Wow blog post, and also go visit the Coffee Lovers blog post because they have lots of prizes and lots of other sponsors that are participating in this industry hop. So as you saw before, I've actually used Range Art watercolor cardstock. This is actually one of my go-to cardstocks for my watercoloring, especially for heat embossing and watercoloring, because I find that it actually really holds the color well, and it's just so beautiful and white, this cardstock. This is a honeybee die. I love their dies. I find this is actually quite a big one, and it's great because you can use it as a gift card holder. So some lucky person or friend of mine is going to get a gift card themselves. So I've cut this out, die cut it out using my die cutting machine. So I'm just showing you here where all the score points are. And I'm just folding them. I will use a bone folder to reinforce those folds because I have got such a thick cardstock. I need to make sure it's reinforced. So I've got the Stamp Market stamp set here, and I'll list all the products below in the description. And I've got my mini Misty tool here to help me with performing CPR to get a really crisp image. Alright, so I've got some purple tape and I've got some magnets here that comes with the Misty that I really need to hold this cardstock down. I didn't want it moving at all, so I have used a lot of reinforcements there, you can see. So once I'm happy with the placement, I've actually inserted the actual centerpiece back in because I wanted to get and stamp and heat emboss that image and make sure I got that part too. So I'm prepping my cardstock. I'm going to use my favorite clear embossing ink, which is from Wow. This is ultra slow, so if you need a double stamp, if you need to walk away, I've got kids and I get pulled here, there and everywhere. I'm able to walk away, come back, and this is quite tacky as well, so it just keeps going. Alright, so I'm going to heat emboss this now. Now I've got a scrap piece of paper here, copy paper. I'm going to be using this silver embossing powder. I absolutely love this embossing powder. And I'm going to make sure, see, I've kept everything in place, so if I missed anything, then I can go back in and reheat emboss, or at least restamp. So I'm going to use my Wow heat embossing tool. I'm using setting 2, and then once I've heat set that, I'm going to watercolor with some Uniquely Creative paint pans, and I'm just going to use my aqua brush and color away. I'm going to stick with silver and blue hues for today's card. I did lose some video images at the end, so you'll see that it jumps really quickly to the end product, but you get the gist of it. It really all is the same. Now, working with these paint pans, what I actually like is to add some water to them, have some water to the side just on my glass mat, really ready to dilute these because these are really pigmented. And that's the beauty of watercoloring, is you can go as pigmented and dark and really just layer the colors, or you can go light. So throughout this process, I actually do pick up with my microfiber cloth a little bit of the excess water. I'll just dab it over the top just to pick it up, and because I did want to have a more like a white watercolor kind of effect, like a really wash effect, and so I just add layers. So if I'm not happy, I just take a little bit of color off and just keep playing with this process. So there's actually no method to my madness. And I really just watercolor and really roughly color this in. I really kind of continue that wash process throughout this whole gift card holder. And you can see the pools of water there on my right hand side, and that really helps with diluting the actual pigment. Alright, so I pretty much now also color the center, because I forgot about the center, that little lone piece there. I do color that in, and I realize now I actually want to add a little bit more depth with the leaves, and I bring in a gray tone. So I found this color combination was really beautiful to work with. So even the belly band that I use for the gift card holder, I use a grey cardstock, and I heat emboss the leaves in white there. So I really just wanted to create a wash effect here, which I think I achieved it. I didn't do too much fiddling around with it. This is the top of the cardstock. Now I kind of just watercolor with the same color combo and the water paint pans that I used, and I just really create a wash. Now off screen, while it was wet, I actually heat emboss it with clear embossing glitter, because it just added that extra shine. And I didn't actually capture that because it was almost like a whim of the moment that I just went, you know what, I'm going to add some extra sparkle. I'm missing a lot of footage on this. I don't know. I think my phone is playing up because I record over on my phone. Maybe I can hit my husband up for the new iPhone. What do you think? I'm going to try. All right. So I'm just going to keep watercoloring the lid here. And then I'm just going to make sure I heat emboss with white the leaves on the belly band. And I kind of just adhere everything together with my Tombow Mono liquid adhesive. It's made my way back onto my card, my desk. I do tend to rotate through my glues because I don't want them anyone drying out, or I don't want, I want to give them all a good go. But this is my tried and true, and this one keeps appearing on my desk because it is a bit of my go-to. Alright, I realize it's a little bit dark, so I put some more water on it, and then I pick it up again with my microfiber cloth. So this is the center part that I almost forgot. I didn't forget it, so kudos to not forgetting. And then I finish watercoloring that in, and then adhere it onto the belly band. And I really wanted to keep it light, so you see me adding water, picking up some more of that pigment with the microfiber cloth. And then where I feel like I do need to add color, I'm wrestling with this. Can you see that I'm wrestling with this? Because of the purple tape, it is so tacky and great that it just keeps hanging onto my fingers. Anyway, so I've glued it on, and I realized, you know what, a little bit more color, Joe, a little bit more color. I know, I'm fussing about. I don't mean to, but oh well. All right. More fussing. Sorry, more fussing. Okay, I think I'm happy. And that is my card creation. So you can see there's a little bit of glitter on the actual lid. Please leave a comment. Come and visit all the Wow Design Team's posts. They have made such an array, a beautiful array of cards. You are absolutely going to love it. So I hope you come and visit it. Visit us. I've put the blog link below of my blog link and the Wow Embossing, so you can visit all the lineup. And I look forward to hearing from you all. See you later.